I have tiptoed around this conversation because it is so uncomfortable.
Loves TV. Yes, I made a theme song so that I can talk about all my favorite shows. Oh yeah. And this is just your disclaimer that this is not me talking about any of the actors themselves, but more so their characters. Please do not attack me in the comments. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, even those who disagree with me. But let's keep it friendly. All right, let's get started with the show.
Keep in mind while watching this video, I am not a writer on Gilmore Girls at all, so I cannot even really tell you what's gonna happen. This is just my observation, prediction. This is my theory. I thought of this video idea a long time ago. I was thinking of how unfortunate it is that with Rory and Jess, we don't get as many moments as we deserved, which is something I talked about in another one of my videos. I began to think about another question many of you have asked me about: who do I think Rory's baby dad is? I can wholeheartedly tell you more than likely it's not Jess. And again, this is me just going based off of what they've shown us. As much as I wanted it to be Jess, another show changed my view on it. The notorious, shocking highs and lows of football containing Riverdale. If you haven't heard of Riverdale, Riverdale is a CW show that is known online for having some of the most interesting plots, along with being based off of the Archie comics. But I bring it up to point out a similar situation in Riverdale. When Riverdale was in its early seasons, it placed the main couples up high in the storyline. I have no idea what's happening now. The problem though is that one of the main characters, Betty, is in love with Jughead. The real problem, her mother has a thing for his father. They're not related by blood, but their parents are high school sweethearts. And when they eventually get together, Jughead and Betty become step-siblings/lovers. I know. Gross. Now, I don't know if they're still together or not because I stopped watching Riverdale like years ago. Alex Myers is a trooper. Gilmore Girls was also on the CW in its original air and was moved to Netflix in a revival, which is how I believe we got Emily saying bullshit in the revival, in the casual "I slept with a Wookiee" conversation between Lorelai and Rory. But Netflix isn't HBO, and Gilmore Girls isn't Game of Thrones or Life with Derek, so I doubt they'll be able to gracefully execute the relationship without raising concerns amongst fans. At first I had a theory about how Jess was the one in the Wookiee costume because I figured if it was Logan, he probably would have brought it up later or something, but maybe they'll reveal more on it if there's ever more seasons. I'm not sure that there's a way to get literati without losing Luke and Lorelai in some way, whether that's Luke dying or Lorelai dying, which no, please do not get any ideas. I just don't think it's possible. I don't see how we could possibly get, like, I think if they had introduced Jess as a troubled youth that he came across, you know, that would have been a lot better because then we could have gotten them both. I feel like no matter what they do at this point, because Luke is still related to Jess and Luke's love for Lorelai has been so well engraved in our minds, I just don't see how it's possible. But hey, it might be. I feel like with the right writer, sometimes anything is possible. Sometimes. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.